It's another beautiful, gorgeous, sunny and breezy day out here in Arizona. And where are we? We're in Buckeye, Arizona, in a community. It's called Tyler Ranch, and our builder is Mattamy Homes. And you know what today is? Tuesday home deals, Tuesday home opportunities. Plus, what else is good about today? Both homes are 2.5 garage homes. Let me tell you a little bit about the home right behind me. It's going to be modeled as 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2.5 car garages, like I already told you, 15 square feet. And next up, we have this big, beautiful 2-story home. And again, it's a 2.5 car garage, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a flex room downstairs, nice large loft upstairs, 2.5 car garage, like I already mentioned. How about 2286 square feet for this big, beautiful home? And again, Tuesday home deals, Tuesday home opportunities. Buckeye, Arizona, in a community. Tyler Ranch, our builder is Mattamy Homes, and of course your realtor, me, Mary K. Marino. I would be so honored and delighted to work for you. But let's not waste any more of your time. Let's go show you these beautiful homes. Both have 2.5 car garages. And remember, let me know down in the comments what you're thinking. And now let's go. Alrighty now, so we're standing in front of the model home called Copper. It is being modeled 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2.5 car garage, 15 square feet. However, keep in mind, if you don't want that 2.5 car garage, you can get a flex room instead of that. For the base price, are you ready? $387,990. How about that for a Tuesday home deal? Absolutely great. And the home is really, really nice. So let's go ahead and show it to you. You might actually love it. Alrighty now, and there's your 2-car garage where the office is. Walking up toward the front door, you have this little seating area if you want to use it. However, it's a great place to decorate for all the various holidays throughout the year. And then right there's our front door, and we know what it says. It says, come on in. So let's go ahead and go on in. Alrighty now. So standing right here in front of the front door, going to bring you all the way up. There you go. Taking a few steps up, we're going to turn to the left. We're going to horseshoe all the way around to the front bedroom. And here we go. They have it set up as an office. Has a nice large window out to the front. And then a slider door closets right over there to the side. So very nice size bedroom. And then backing up. Right next to it is going to be the shared bathroom. It is a higher height vanity, which is always nice to have. And then a nice window out to the side. And they are showing it with a walk-in shower, which is really nice. Let me come to this side so I can give you a look at it. When you're building from the ground up, obviously you can do what you want. They're showing it, and they built it with a walk-in shower. And I'll turn around and I'll give you a look at the vanity on this side. And then go all the way up. And then as we exit here, we're going to turn to the left. And this brings us into bedroom number 2. Window to the side. This is a nice sized bedroom. And then it also has slider door closets. And then as we back up out of this room, and right next to that is going to be your linen for these 2 bedrooms. And I'll go all the way up for you, all the way up. That's pretty darn nice. You might need a ladder for that very top one. And then give you another look right here into bedroom number 2. Then I'm going to swing you around. Here's bedroom number 1. Give you one more look at that. And then back up. And now I'm going to give you, you know what I'm going to give you, a recap, an orientation of where we are right here. So there's the front door. Everything behind here are your 2 guest bedrooms. So here we go. Guest bedroom 1, shared bathroom. Linen, guest bedroom number 2. Now backing up all the way to the door, we're going to walk down the hallway, and we're going to turn a little to the right. Here's a drop-off area from when you're coming into the garage. They are showing it, as you can see, with floating shelves. And if you're building from the ground up, you can do the same, or you could have it completely blank. You can put a nice piece of furniture in there, or another option is to put cabinets. So whatever you want to do, you can. Right over there is going to be your garage door entrance. And then here's where your option and changes could be. Right now they're showing it with a 2.5 car garage. This wall right here, if you choose to have a 2-car garage and you want that flex room, the flex room is going to be right here, right? It's where your entryway is going to be, because right beyond that wall is the other half-car garage. But we're going to walk on down. We're going to turn to the left, and guess what? Dun, da, da, da. It's your favorite room. Yay, yay, yay. Rah, rah, rah. No rah, rah, and no yay, yay. Your laundry room. Yes, of course. It has a nice shelf up there. If you don't want a shelf and you'd rather have cabinets, all you have to do is let me know. After closing, I can give you recommendations, referrals, and trades who do that. That's one of the many services I do provide for my client. But I also want to show you and back up here how much room there is in here. It's not an itty bitty laundry room to do your not so favorite thing, but either way, you know, there's plenty of room to party in your laundry room. So as we back up out here, we're going to walk you to the main hall. There's the front door, turning around. Now we're going to go into the main part of the house, the family room, the kitchen, and the dining. Very nice. Go ahead and enjoy. Alrighty now, so let's go ahead and bring you back into the kitchen. It's a very nice kitchen. Nice island, comfortably seats 4. They are showing it with a side-by-side stainless steel refrigerator, gas stovetop oven, and then a microwave right above. Very, very nice, and also with the granite countertops as well. Nice big one sink there in the kitchen. What do you think of this? That's pretty nice, isn't it? And then in the corner, as you can see, is the pantry, and yes, I will show that to you. Swing you around and go all the way up. You're going to need a ladder for that one, which is good. Alrighty now. Very, very nice. I'm going to stand right in the middle of the island there. It gives us a direct view right into the dining area, which is very nice and open and spacious. You can pretty much put any size and shape table you want in there. A lot of room. And then as I glance over to the left, that's going to be where your large family room is going to be. And I'm going to back up. I want to show you these 2 rooms. Very spacious. And like I said, you can pretty much put any size and shape table you want in there with a lot of room. And then bringing you over into the family room area. Nice slider glass door out to the back, another big window out to the back, and then another window out to the side. So you have a lot of natural light coming in here. And again, the square footage on this house is 1815. 2.5 car garage, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Pretty darn nice, don't you think? And then we're going to circle around. We're going to go into the primary room. Now, just a little warning, the music in here is kind of loud. I apologize. I can't control it, but we're going to make it work. Nice large bedroom here with a very large window out to the back, and then 2 windows to the side. You can enjoy the music they're playing as well. Then we're going to circle around into the bathroom. Vanity on this side. Let me show it to you back up here. Hello! I hope you're having a great day, and I hope one day I get to meet you, and I'll go all the way up for you. Give you another look at it without me in the mirror. And then directly on the opposite side is going to be your linen closet, and I will open that for you. And I go all the way up to the top. Oh boy, you're going to need a ladder for that one too. And then next to that is going to be your water closet. And directly on the opposite of that is going to be your nice walk-in shower with a window above, bringing in natural light in there for you as well. And then your walk-in clothes closet. Let's see what we got here. Some room for shoes and purses. We have a nice high-low bar, fantastic. And then I come into the corner, give you another look here, and then around here. So pretty nice, I do believe. And then coming out, here's another look of the shower, and going all the way up. And then as we exit out of here, going into the primary room, we'll give you another look. And then out of here, and then into the main part of the house. This is really nice. This is where you spend most of your time anyway. Isn't that nice? What do you think? Give me something down in the comments. Oh, I almost forgot. If you want my guide, the do's and don'ts to buying a new build, text the number new on the screen and we'll get that out to you. As well as if you want a list of homes under $450, all you have to do is text the number on the screen again, $450, and we will get that out to you. So whatever you want one of them, both of them, we will definitely get that out to you. So let's go out to the backyard. Alrighty now. Very nice. They're showing it with pavers, artificial turf, and the various vegetation that get along well with the Arizona weather. Lot sizes, 5,500 up to 6,000 square feet. Not bad. You will not have a pool here with this HOA, so your lot sizes are still big enough for a nice pool in the backyard. Very, very nice. I'll give you a look here of the back patio, which is actually a very nice size patio. It's not a 2x2 covered patio. That's a very nice size covered patio. And a scan over, give you a look at both sides of the yard. What do you think? Pretty darn good for a Tuesday home deals, Tuesday home opportunities. Yes, indeedy. So let's go ahead and bring you back inside this nice home. Give you a recap on here. Alrighty. This is the copper. It is being modeled 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2.5 car garage, 1815 square feet. For the base price, $387,990. Now keep in mind, the base price, if you're going to build from the ground up, you're going to add on all your upgrades and the extras. And depending on how many you add on, will elevate the price. The rule of thumb is, just in case you don't know, the average upgrades are anywhere between 10 to 15% of the base price is usually the norm of what people add on to that. And also remember, if you don't need that 2.5 car garage and you're okay with the 2 car garage, you can build this one with a flex room instead of that 2.5 car garage. Pretty darn nice. Leave me something in the comments. Alrighty now, so here's the FYI for you, the home buyer. Anytime, every time you go into a new build, and I mean every time, always bring your realtor. In fact, always bring us. Why? Because the person inside, as nice and sweet as they're going to be to you, and they will be nice and sweet to you, who do you think they work for? They don't work for you, they work for the seller, they work for the builder. And when you're buying your largest and biggest asset you ever buy in your lifetime, don't you want to make sure it turns out exactly the way you want it to? Of course you do. We would have your back from beginning to end and everything in between. That's called exclusive representation. And we would be protecting you, guiding you, and representing you throughout that whole process. So very, very important here. Do not go inside and register. Do not go online and register. Because once you do that without your realtor, you lose the opportunity to have somebody watching over your back throughout that whole process. So don't be shy and don't be bashful. Call me, text me, email me. Let's get the process started. I'd be honored to help you. Alrighty now, so we are standing in front of the Sienna. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a flex room, a large loft upstairs, 2.5 car garage, 2286 square feet for the base price, $418,990. And it's a very, very nice home. Actually, I think you're gonna love it. So let's go ahead and bring you on in. And you never know, you may fall in love with this one. And you know what it says? It says, come on in, hello. So let's go ahead and mosey on in because you may actually really, really, really like this one. So standing right here at the front door, I'm going to turn to the left and then back up a little bit because this is what they're calling the flex room right here. As you can see right there for orientation, there's the front door. Back up just a little bit more and then bring you in. It's a nice size room actually. Nice window out to the front. And then you have those 2 smaller windows going out to the side of the house. So if you want a flex room or maybe just another seating area, another TV room, this is what you could use it for. But keep in mind, we have a nice large loft upstairs to show you. So we have options and a lot of different things you can do within this house. So as we walk on, turn to the right, garage door entry, and then right here is going to be your coat closet. Let me open that up for you. Right there. Yes, that's for all your cold, blistering, freezing days we have out here in Arizona. Right. And here is the drop-off area coming in from the garage. They are, as you can see, they're showing that with floating shelves. You can do something like that, or if you'd rather, you can do cabinets and counters. You can put a nice piece of furniture, show your personality a little bit, whatever it is that you want to do. If you want cabinets and counters and you're going to go with a quick move-in, it doesn't have it, like I always say, let me know. I have vendors and trades and recommendations and referrals for you. But if you're building from the ground up, you can do whatever you want. So let's back up just for a brief second here. So we have garage door entrance, coat closet. Swing you around. There's the front door, flex room. Swing you back around again. We're going to walk forward, turn to the left. Here is your guest half bath, pedestal sink, window to the side. And then backing up, we have another mystery door. Yes, this is storage and linen. Because if you want to build from the ground up and you may want to put this as a bedroom, that's going to be your bathroom and then your linen closet for it. So there you go. You got options in this house. Really, really nice. Now we're going to walk into the main part of the house, the kitchen, the dining, the family room. It's really nice. Go ahead and enjoy. Alrighty, so let's bring you back into the kitchen. It's a nice kitchen, actually. Nice island, comfortably seats 3. They have some nice taller cabinets, 42 inches. Nice counter space, granite counters, stainless steel fridge, gas, stovetop, oven below, and a microwave right above. You also have that nice big window going out to the backyard. So you have lots of light coming in. You have big window, huge slider door going out to the back patio. So look at all those nice windows letting all that natural light come in. That is really, really nice. Let me back up just a little bit so you get a better look at that. Back up even more so you get a better look at that. There we go. Isn't that nice? Love it, love it, love it. And then in the corner right here is going to be your pantry. And yes, I will show that to you. Swing you around and I'll go all the way up to the top. And yes, you're going to need a ladder for that one too. I don't say that very often, that's for sure. I like that big window out to the back. And then I'm going to stand in the middle of the island so you get an idea what it would be. Very spacious family room, dining room area. As I glance over to the right, I just want to show you and point out, you have a little place right here if you wanted to put a little coffee bar there. So that's always nice to have. The stairs going up. I'll bring you into the family room so you get an up close personal look. But before we do, I want to show you the dining area. Very spacious. Look how much room is between the counter and the dining table. And then come over here between the table and the sofa. And then another look at the family room. Very nice. What do you think of that? Leave me a comment below what you think. And if you want my guide, the do's and don'ts to building a new home, all you have to do is text the number on the screen, new, and we'll get that out to you. As well as if you want a list of homes under the 450 range, text 450 to the number on the screen. I'm going to bring you all the way into the family room, and then I'm going to turn around and give you another glance back at the kitchen so you can see what that looks like. Very nice. It's not going to be cramped and crowded in here at all. You have a lot of room. Let me go into the other corner for you so you have an idea what that may look like. And then all these windows here. Love it. Really, really nice. So we're going to mosey on up the stairs. All the bedrooms are for this model home are upstairs. I'll meet you upstairs. Alrighty, so this is one step away from being upstairs. So it's pretty darn close. And up we go. There we go. I'm going to give you a look back down. All right. A very nice sized loft up here. Plenty of room for the kiddos to escape and have their own playroom area. And then as we walk past the loft, this is where the guest bedrooms are. So we're going to mosey on all the way down. There's going to be your linen. They took the door off just so you can see it. Turning to the left, guest bedroom number 1 upstairs. Very, very nice room, see? And then all the way. That window, that larger window is out to the front. And then we walk around here and it's going to be your walk-in closet. If they had at least one of them with upper and lowers, high-low rods, that would be nice. I'm going to turn around and give you another look at the bedroom. And then as we exit out of here, directly across is going to be bedroom number 2. And then it has another walk-in closet. And again, if they had at least one of them with upper and lowers, that would be fantastic. And another look at this bedroom. You know, the mauve coloring paint that they have in the bedroom here, it makes it look a little bit small, but it's not. Trust me, it's not a teeny tiny room. It's the way they painted it in the color that they chose. I like the horses. And then as we exit out of here, like I said, here is going to be your linen between bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and then here's shared bathroom. 2 sinks, which is always nice. Then as we walk on past that, here's your toilet area, and then a tub and shower combination. And I'll back up and give you another look at the vanity on this side. And then I'll go all the way up for you. But to give you another look at that vanity. Pretty darn nice. And then as we walk through, we say hello. And across the hall is dun da da da. This is your favorite room. And look at that nice long shelf they give you to do your favorite room of laundry. Yay, yay, yay. No yay. But you know what? If you don't want that shelf, you'd rather have cabinets, you're always welcome to call me. I have vendors and trades for that. It's just one of the many services that we help with our clients. And then, right there, a lot of room, plenty of room. As we exit out of this, it brings us right back into the loft area. Very spacious. Then as we walk past the loft, we're going to bring you now into the primary room. And another nice large room. Those windows are out to the back. Give you another angle here. Give you another sweep of the room here. And then as we walk on through, right into the bathroom, right here. And then here's your vanity. I'll go all the way up for you. And right next to the vanity, there's your water closet. Directly across from the vanity is going to be your walk-in shower. Let's see if I can get it in for you. And I'll go all the way up so you can see you have a nice window up there. Brings in lots of natural light. Go to the other side. And then next to that is going to be your linen closet. And I'll open that for you so you can see that. And wowza, look at that. That's a walk-in, step-in linen. Look at that. So I actually have to step into the linen closet to get it. And it's a nice size linen closet. That's pretty darn nice. I like that. Then walking past all this brings us into the clothes closet. Very, very nice. Nice spot there for our shoes, purses, and what else you want to use in there. Then as we exit the clothes closet, give you another angle at the vanity right there. And then all the way up. And then as we walk on through, another look at the primary. And exiting here brings us right back into the loft. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a recap. Those are the stairs going down this nice big loft. So everything on this side is going to be the guest bedrooms. So we have linen closet, guest bedroom 1, guest bedroom 2, shared bathroom. Directly on the other side is your favorite room. And again, the loft. And then on this side is going to be everything for your primary room area. Pretty darn nice. What do you think of this one? I'll tell you what, I'll meet you downstairs. Alrighty, so this is like almost downstairs. I always like to give you a view of what it might look like. I'm about 4 steps before actually landing on the bottom floor here. But I have to hold on so I don't fall. And now we are on the floor. Pretty darn nice, I think. I'm going to take you outside and show you the backyard. Lot sizes out here, they range from 5,500 all the way up to 6,000 square feet. So if you're building from the ground up and you want a larger lot, ooh, it needs some grease and oil there. All you have to do is let me know. We'll find you one with a larger lot. Isn't this nice? And remember, when you're picking a 2-story home, your footprint in the back is going to be much larger because the square footage of the 2-story gets cut in half and stacked on top of each other. So that means your backyard is going to be much larger and you're going to have a lot more room to do things. However, with a 2-story, and you may already know this one as well, with a 2-story during the summer months, your air conditioning bill is going to be slightly higher because it gets very warm upstairs and it takes more to cool it off. So it's a trade-off. But you have a very nice patio, a covered patio. They have artificial turf out here. They have the pavers. They have all the shrubbery and flowers that get along well with the Arizona weather, the toasty warm weather. It's great weather for snakes and lizards. It does get warm. Today, we are in June, toward the end of June, and it's supposed to be around 110 today. So that's not too bad. So I'm going to close this door. Hopefully it doesn't make too much noise. Ah, there we go. So what do you think of this one? Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you're thinking. Pretty nice homes, especially Tuesday home deals, Tuesday home opportunities. So what do you think of these two homes? Really, really nice. And don't forget, both of these homes you can get in 2.5 car garages. A lot of my clients are wanting 2.5 car garage, 3 car garages, and now you have one at affordable homes, especially for the Tuesday home deals. And the second home we just went through, I want to give you a recap on that. It is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a flex room downstairs, large loft upstairs. All the bedrooms are upstairs. And like I said, it comes with a 2.5 car garage for the base price of $418,990. And remember, at that $418,990 price, when you're building from the ground up, you need to add on all your extra upgrades and extras you're going to add into the house, because that's just a base price. The rule of thumb is add 10 to 15% onto that base price. That's the average, give or take, of what people usually add on to it after they pick all the extras that they want in their home. And as a reminder, we are in Buckeye, Arizona, in a community called Tyler Ranch, and our builder is Mattamy Homes. HOA out here is $99 a month, and what exactly do you get? Well, unfortunately, like I mentioned earlier, there is not a pool out here, but you do get grassy parks and playgrounds for the kiddos, and that's pretty much it. That's why it's only $99 a month. Lot sizes, as I mentioned throughout the video as well, right around 5,500 square feet all the way up to 6,000 square feet. And if you want to build from the ground up, you most certainly can do that. The time frame that you're going to need is right around 6 to 7 months. However, if you don't want to wait that long, which I kind of don't blame you, they do have some quick move-ins. And those quick move-ins, they come and go. So whatever time you are watching this video, all you have to do is call me. My contact information is on the screen. And if you want a quick move-in, let me know and I'll find out what else they have. However, what else I want to tell you, they have a variety of other floor plans out here, and I want to give you a little bit of that information as well, but I have to look at my cheat sheet. They go as low as 1,596 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, starting at $369. Wow. They have another one, how about 1,735 square feet, starts at $379. Then 2022, starting at $399. And it goes all the way up to this one right here, 2,286 square feet. It's the Sienna model that we're standing in. Base price, $418,990. So whether you want a new build or resale, we can help you find home sweet home. With over 20 years of a real estate experience, we can definitely help you find the one that you're going to absolutely love. So don't be shy, don't be bashful. Call me, text me, email me. I'd be honored to help you. I'd be so delighted to work for you. And just in case you forgot who I am, or maybe you don't know who I am, my name is Mary Kay Marino, and welcome to Hello Arizona Living and Real Estate. We get calls, texts, emails almost every single day from people just like you, looking for help to make a move to Arizona, and we absolutely love it. So whether you live in-state, out-of-state, or even out of the country, that's perfectly fine with us. Because after all, we're here to help serve and support you at the highest level possible. And as far as your time frame, days, minutes, weeks, or even years, that's all right too, because we're going to make sure your transition and your transaction is smooth and enjoyable all the way across that finish line to home ownership here in Arizona. So like I say, don't be bashful, don't be shy. Call me, text me, email me. Whatever your mode of communication is, I would be so honored to help you. So until I see you around town next time, show you around town next time, have a marvelous, awesome, incredible day. Bye for now, and we'll see you next time.